Have you ever thought about what happens when something super strong hits something super tough? Well, let's dive into the world of black holes, a space mystery that has been making heads spin just like it twists space. Imagine a vacuum cleaner. But this isn't your typical everyday dust-chasing vacuum. This is a vacuum cleaner so powerful it could leave a Dyson behind. We're talking about a power so intense, it can scoop up everything around it, even light. Yes, that's right, light, the speediest thing in the universe, can't outrun this space vacuum. These space oddities are super dense. Imagine your school bully, but instead of an obsession with lunch money, this bully is crazy about collecting mass. So much that they create their own gravitational pull, a power so mighty that nothing can get away. So, black holes are like cosmic vacuum cleaners, never stopping, always pulling in anything that comes too near. So, what happens if you take a trip into a black hole? You're in for a wild and, to be honest, a totally noodle-like ride. As you get nearer to the black hole, the pull gets stronger, but the pull isn't the same all over you. The part of you that's closer to the black hole feels a stronger pull than the part that's further away. And what happens because of this uneven pull? Scientists call this spaghettification. But don't get tricked by the cool name. It's far from tasty. Picture a piece of dough. When you make pasta, you start by stretching and pulling the dough, changing it from a round ball into a long, thin spaghetti. Same way, when you fall into a black hole, the super strong pull would stretch and pull you, turning you from a three-dimensional person into a one-dimensional string of atoms, just like a spaghetti. But it gets even weirder. Time starts to act weird near a black hole. It actually slows down. So from your point of view, you would feel like you're falling forever, stretched out into a never-ending noodle, twirling into the heart of the black hole for what feels like forever. Now you might be thinking, but I don't want to turn into a human noodle twirling into a space pit. And to that I say, fair enough. But remember, all this drama only happens if you get super close to a black hole. These space giants are not just roaming around, ready to turn us into spaghetti just like that. They're far away, doing their own thing, and playing an important part in the big picture of the universe. So if you ever find yourself falling into a black hole, remember, you're not just in danger, you're the main dish for a space spaghetti dinner. Enjoy your meal. Now that we're done talking about cosmic spaghetti, let's dive deeper into black holes aren't just the bad guys of space, scaring everyone and eating up everything. They're way cooler than that. Think of them as the master builders of the universe, shaping and forming it in ways we're just starting to get. Ever seen a whirlpool in the ocean? It pulls in water around it, right? But it doesn't just pull stuff in, it also changes the flow of water around it. Black holes are kind of like those whirlpools, but in space. They have a crazy strong gravity that pulls in stars, gas, dust, and other space stuff. But they don't just suck things in, they also change the flow of the space around them. Black holes are super important when it comes to making galaxies. Galaxies are like huge space cities full of stars, planets, and lots of other stuff happening. And guess what's usually at the city center? Yep, a super huge black hole. These giant black holes with their crazy strong help to pull in and keep together all the stars that make up a galaxy. They're like the city planners of space, building and shaping galaxies, and deciding where everything in these huge space cities goes. But black holes aren't just about breaking stuff. They're also about making stuff. When they pull in stuff, they can cause new stars to be born, adding to the cycle of space stuff being made and destroyed. Black holes aren't just space vacuum cleaners or spaghetti machines, they're the builders of the universe, making and breaking galaxies as they do their thing.